Hey there, Agape family. This is Pastor Joe. I wanted to come to you today and just talk a little bit about what to expect at Agape tomorrow and the next few weeks. As you all know, the governor has issued an order that we are to wear masks in public. And if you can go online and look, and there's several different things that she's asked and recommended. But I want to go over a few things as far as how it pertains to us and how we're going to begin phase 2 of reopening at Agape beginning this Sunday. All right. So what is Agape doing? We will continue in-person church. All right. We're not stopping that. We're going to continue to have in-person church. Masks and gloves will continue to be available in the foyer as you walk into church. Bathrooms are still being sanitized after each use. On Sunday, the bathrooms up front. So all this is going to continue. According to the governor's guidelines, once you get to church and get to your pews, you can take your mask off. Or as long as you're staying 6 feet away from people inside the church building, you don't have to wear your mask. Also, the governor said that in her write-up that when you worship, when you're singing and worshiping the Lord and we're having that service time, you do not have to wear your mask. But as always at Agape, if you feel comfortable doing that, continue to. We want you to feel safe, so you do that and that's completely fine. Offering will continue to be taken up like it has been. There will be yellow buckets in the back. You drop that in before service or after service. You can always use our drop box outside the church. You can always go to Tithely, download that app, or give your offering through that, and it goes directly to the church from your bank account. So you can do that. All right, now we'll also continue to be streaming our services for those who aren't able to come out and have that in-person experience with us. So you will have those services live streamed, and it's going to be on YouTube. So if you're not already a fan of Agape and you haven't liked our page on YouTube, you need to do that. All right, that way you'll get those notifications. And log in at 10:30 on Sundays, and you can be a part. Now, so what is changing? What's happening in the phase 2 at Agape? We are going to open up our nursery and children's church. Those ministries will open back up. Sister Carmen will no longer be doing the 2 o'clock on Sunday afternoon videos. They will be given live in church in person. So what has to happen? What are we going to do? Here we go. Kids should be dropped off before adult service begins. Sister Carmen will be there. You'll drop them off with her. One parent, though, will need to drop off their student before service begins. No child under 6, according to the governor's ruling, no child under 6 has to wear a mask. They're not required to. So know that as you come. Okay? Children will be spread out in the fellowship hall during their service time. All right? They'll have their worship, they'll have their fun, but they will be spread apart. Sister Carmen is putting out hula hoops, and they'll be taped to the floor, so they'll have their space, and it'll be 6 foot from the next person. Sadly, we're not going to be able to give any juice, no snacks during nursery times or kids' church times. All right, so no snacks and no drinks for our kids. Nursery has moved. We have moved it to a new location inside the church. It has a linoleum floor that can be sanitized and cleaned much easier than the carpet. So that has been changed for our kids. That also means our nurseries have changed. So our Sunday school has also changed. Sunday school adult class will meet in the old nursery room. All right, that'll give you guys more room as well because you have to move out of the fellowship hall for the kids. So we're making all these changes so that it can be safer for you at Agape. Okay? Now, here's the key though. Kids need to be picked up by one parent after service is over. So you'll go through to the end of the hall, you'll take a right and pick your child up. And Sister Carmen will be there. She's waiting for you to be able to make that an easy transition. And then you can guys just filter out. It'll be an easy flow system if you'll follow those areas. So what do we need to do as a church body? Continue to make church a priority. Pray for your church family. There are so many of our church family that are sick, not COVID related, but they are sick nonetheless, have gone through surgery, so we're still in need of those, of prayer for those individuals. Now, no one in our church has been affected by COVID as of yet, and we're going to continue to pray that's the case. So continue to practice safe social distancing, continue to practice all the rules and guidelines set up by all the authorities, and we're doing that as well at Agape. Now, again, church is priority. Sunday school's at 9:30. For those that are able to make it out to our in-person gatherings, you can do that and do it safely. Our main service, our nursery, and our Agape Kids Church all meet at 10:30. Now, we will not be streaming Kids Church. We'll only be streaming main service and the adult service. So come out a part of that at 10:30. And if you can't come, log on at 10:30 and watch it with us. On Wednesday night, we will still continue our Zoom services. No in-person gatherings right now. We're waiting on our adult leader on Wednesday night when he's ready to make that call to come back to in-person service. So right now we're continuing Zoom services Wednesday night at 7. But as always, we want you to know that Sister Jessica and I, we love you and we pray for you guys daily. Know that we love you and we care for you. And we want you to feel safe at Agape, but we also want you to be blessed when you come more when you leave than when you come in. So we want God to move mightily. Thank you, and God bless.